Hi, everyone. I'm Carol. Nice to meet you all. See some familiar faces. So I am a product manager in PL. I'm working on data onboarding, specifically under the data programs team, and I'm focusing on SP growth. So today I'm going to talk about Moonlanding. What is Moonlanding? A lot of people ask me. And I will dive a little bit into Slingshot and Evergreen, but I don't want to repeat what Deep said earlier today, so I will give you a recap and high-level overview. And then I'll dive into Moonlanding capsules. What are capsules? And milestones, and then a tutorial on how to get started. So Moonlanding. The mission of Moonlanding is threefold. It's catered to SPs who are new to the ecosystem or SPs who want to learn about what other SPs are doing and collaborate. So with Moonlanding, you can get access to data sets easily. You don't have to go around and find data clients to store their data. We have a list of curated data sets for you. So we really want to eliminate friction and meet SPs where you are. Besides that, we provide technical training on the tooling that we use. For example, Singularity, if you have heard of that, is a data preparation tool, as well as we connect you with other SPs, so it's kind of a community program as well. So you might be thinking, oh, this slide looks familiar. Yes, because earlier today, Deep used the same slide. I stole it from him. So to recap what Slingshot is, it's a program that's been running for 18 months now, around 2 years. We have already onboarded 48 pips of data, and there are more than 60 data sets from all different organizations, open data sets, public data sets. And you can see what data sets that we've been stored on the datasets.filecoin.io. And the mission of Slingshot is to preserve humanity's most important data. Slingshot v3, which is the current version of Slingshot, is a upgraded version from previous iterations of Slingshot. And it's a community program for developers, data preparers, and storage providers to preserve open data sets forever. And how do we ensure that? Slingshot has adjusted power with Fill Plus. So any deal that you store with Slingshot, you will get 10x the miner power on chain. And you skip the data cap application process because we already did that for you. So as the SP, you come to Moonlanding and you can participate in Slingshot. We'll teach you how to do that. It's really like a hand-holding program if you are new to the ecosystem. And you can take storage deals immediately, and these are verified deals. You get 10x the miner power. And on top of that, you can also pick what data sets interest you. So as a data preparer, you can register and select up to 3 data sets. So this is a screenshot of the website right now. There's a list of data sets that are currently waiting to be claimed. You can claim whichever one that interests you and basically say, I'm going to prepare these data sets. And you can also, as a storage provider, so in V3 of Slingshot, we kind of isolated out these 2 terms. There's data preparers and storage providers. You can do both if you would like to. However, you don't have to do both. So as the storage provider, you don't have to prepare data if you don't want to. You can get these data sets from see the bottom 2 data sets here. The data has already been prepared. You can click on Contact Data Preparer and get the data from the already card data from these data preparers. So you want to find DPs to work with if you don't want to store data, if you don't want to prepare data yourself. And also there's a community aspect to that. So dive a little bit into SP requirements. As the SP, you would register to make verified deals with the deal engine, and you would get CAR files from data preparers if you don't want to prepare the data yourself. And you are held to a high standard of retrievability because what we store here is data that's useful to the world, so we want to be able to retrieve them. So we actually encourage you to store data sets up to 10 times, 10 replicas. And with these 10 replicas, there's a rule around you can store 1 replica per data center, 3 max replicas per country, and 4 replicas per continent. And max 1 replica per miner ID, and max 2 replicas per storage provider organization. Don't worry if these don't make sense yet. We will go over them if you sign up for Moonlanding. So to recap, to participate in Slingshot, which is one of the programs you can participate in if you come to Moonlanding, you can be a data preparer or DP, which you would facilitate the DP to SP or storage provider data transfer after you have prepared the files. You can give a number of replicas to a lot of different storage providers all over the world and earn DP rewards that you can see in this screenshot. You can earn up to 1,000 fil per PIB per data set. And as the storage provider, you get the prepared data sets from the data preparer, and you store these data sets, and then you earn block rewards. Cool, Evergreen. Now, Evergreen is a program that is a branch of Slingshot. It's very similar, except it focuses on renewing deals. These are the deals that have been stored in the past with Slingshot, and they're about to expire. So in order to preserve the data that we stored with Slingshot, we have this Evergreen program where the engine will give you deals that are about to expire, and as the storage provider, you will take on these deals and renew them and store them. So with Evergreen, you would work with other SPs currently in the community. They have already stored the data. You would retrieve the data from them and store them with your miner ID. So these SPs are data sets that are stored in the past. And one of the criteria is that you can reach the original data set and you can retrieve from the other SPs. Currently with Evergreen, there are more than 2 PIBs of data onboarded and more PIBs to come. So Moonlanding, high level, is an educational program for storage providers or data preparers that are new to the ecosystem that want to find a community and also get hands-on technical help on how to use our tools. So by doing that, you can choose to participate in Slingshot or Evergreen or other programs that we're standing up, such as Enterprise, Fil Plus, that have verified deals. And not only that, you also get this community aspect where you can meet new friends and store replicas together, because to remind you, we do have 10 replicas per data set. So to store up to 10, that just increases the amount of verified deals that are out there for you to go ahead and claim. And for Moonlanding capsules, this is, you can kind of envision each capsule as a cohort. You will be put into a capsule when you sign up for Moonlanding, and you'll meet your capsule mates. They might be from your geolocation or a different geolocation, and you can store replicas together according to the rule of having a decentralized and distributed data sets stored all over the world for better retrievability and disaster recovery. And later on, you can also seal data with other capsules. And diving a little bit into the milestones we're envisioning for the moon landing program. For the first month, you would get to know a lot of the tools that we're using, get to know your capsule mates. And month 2, you will start the process of sealing verified deals. So during these first months, we will give you a lot of technical deep dives through videos and synchronous meetings. And you can always find us on Slack if you need technical support. And at month 3 is when we expect you to have completed sealing your first 10 tip of real data. Or by real data, I mean verified deals. And by month 4, you would continue sealing verified deals at around 10 tips a month. That's a number that my team came up with, but we will kind of iterate on what kind of milestone is the most reasonable once this pilot takes off. And you will also learn how to get replicas stored from like other SPs. So that's going to be month 5, and then month 6, you reach another milestone, and then month 7 is when we think you can graduate from the moon landing program and go run with all the tools and the technical skills you've learned and go seal more verified deals. So getting started, this is the landing page for Slingshot. If you so choose to use Slingshot as your first thing to try, slingshot.filecoin.io, and /requirements, you can see what are the basically a documentation page on the first steps. And data preparer and SP would have different steps that you can follow. And if you choose to start with Evergreen, which is also super encouraged, there is the evergreen.filecoin.io that you can go to and start digging around and let us know if you have questions. So yeah, with that, I will conclude my presentation, and this is the sign-up form for moon landing. Cool. Let me know if you have questions.